Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another new moon reading. This new moon is the new moon in Leo. So as you can see here, I've got my black candle lit for the new moon, and I've cleared my space as much as I can. And yeah, I've got the new moon cards out here from Yasmin Boland's Moonology deck, and I just want to go ahead and clear this space. So you're going to hear this ringing as I clear the energy in this space. Thank you. So we have a new moon in Leo coming forward in the next few days. I believe it's on the 28th of July. And of course, I love new moons because they are a chance in the cycle of the moon where we are coming out of, we've moved out of a phase of growth and expansion, and we are basically kind of retracting and pulling our energy back in to kind of sense, okay, what have we learned from that expansion? What have we learned from this cycle? And what can we now formulate based on the last expansion of the moon, of the moon's energy, basically in the full moon. You're probably going to hear me take some deep breaths every now and then just to maintain some focus and really concentrate on the energy coming through for the new moon in Leo. This is going to be I just sense that this is going to be a very big new moon energy. And it's no coincidence that not only is it a new start coming, but the card here says that confidence is going to be your key to success. So whatever you are hoping to do or planning to do in this next cycle of the moon, now is the time to start building up why you are doing this, why you should do this, why you are the perfect person for this, why this thing is just for you, whatever it is that you're trying to do. And Leo is all about confidence. Leo is all about, having pride and, really, feeling that opening in your throat so that you can roar, right? Everyone can hear your voice. You can hear me getting a little bit louder. But yes, it's that you can hear it in your voice, the confidence, the pride, the I rule my kingdom kind of a voice. So yes, oh my goodness, I'm just feeling that energy of the lion just coming forward, and it's just so beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to prop one of these cards. Just going to prop the confidence, the new moon in Leo card. I'm going to place this over here. Actually, I want to make sure that this is stable. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and read the new moon in Leo. So of course a new start is coming, and really it is all about not only your belief, but your confidence. New moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. To attune to the moon, make time to have fun. Additional meanings for this card: it's time for you to show the world what you've got, shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it, or you've turned someone's head. The teaching: Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. Awesome. Okay. So I want to pull tarot for this new moon in Leo. I want to pull tarot for this new moon in Leo, and I kind of want to go into the story of it. Now, this is just a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Again, if it doesn't resonate, that is totally fine. You're free to move forward and find another channel. That is great. If this resonates, please like or comment what resonated with you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I want to use actually my Hermetic Tarot. Okay. Let's see what this new moon in Leo is going to bring us. And I'll try and break it out into several stories, several lines of insight. So I'll go a little bit deeper each time. But I want to know from Spirit, what do we have in store for this new moon in Leo? What are the energies that are coming forward for the new moon in Leo? What are the energies that are coming forward for the new moon in Leo? I call on my divine ancestors. I call on the elements of air, fire, water, and earth. And I also call on the higher divine consciousness to come forward. Okay. Spirit, can you give us a message for this new moon in Leo? Ace of Cups, new relationship. Woo. And these came out kind of together. There's a new relationship, but that means there's the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Star in reverse. Let's see, Spirit, what else do you have for us? Death in reverse. Let's see, we've got the Eight of Wands. And one more card, Spirit, thank you. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, I don't know, let's see, let's move these over so you can see them all. Okay, awesome. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Okay. Where am I going to put these? I'll put them right up here. Okay. All right, so let's look at what is emerging with this new moon in Leo, the energies. And again, this may or may not resonate. Take it, don't take it. Please don't make it fit for goodness sake. First, we have the Ace of Cups. Then we have both the Star and the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Death card in reverse, Death in reverse. We have Eight of Wands in reverse. We have Eight of Wands upright. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So I just want to take a quick look here. This is interesting. So, Ace of Cups always means to me it's the ace. This is a new beginning, and of course, it's the cups. So, this is about something emotional, could be a relationship, any kind of relationship, whatever it might come forward as we move through. The Ace of Cups, yes, it's about a relationship, but is it something that is, it's something that is divinely given? It's like, this is something brand new. This is something very new. It's a gift, but it seems like, with this Ace of Cups and with the hand coming out of the clouds, it almost seems like it's like the divine is handing you this, the divine, it's almost like you sense as if, it just comes out of nowhere, basically. And it's like one of those things where, it comes out of nowhere, you weren't expecting it. That this is the sense that I get with this Ace of Cups, mainly because of this. I just look at this and I just kind of get this sense that this is something that was okay. I get the sense that it's something coming in quickly that you didn't know about, mostly because of this Eight of Wands here further down. But let's walk through the rest of this before I get to that Eight of Wands. So we've got the Ace of Wands and the Star in reverse. To me, that says that someone has retracted some sort of an offer, someone has retracted an action. Someone someone is possibly even rethinking something that they have taken action on. You're rethinking it. Not you, but, and when I say someone, it could be you, it could be someone else. Could be someone who is an Aries. The Ace of Wands in reverse. This upright, it would be the Lord of the root of the power of fire. Somewhere, some passion has died out. Something that was maybe done too quickly, or something that was maybe done too quickly has lost its root. It's like, I get the sense here that a cord was cut in order for this. This Ace of Cups came in and a cord was cut. I don't know why I'm getting that sense of cord cutting. Interesting. The Star in reverse, the daughter of the firmament. There's some sort of someone is not having a wish fulfilled, which is quite interesting for this to be new moon in Leo, and possibly having encountering an unfulfilled wish. Weird. And I'm kind of getting this might even be sort of like a crossroads moment even too. Like you're coming to a decision point. I just got a visual or something. There was this movie called, I think it was Sliding Doors. Oh gosh, what's the actress's name? But basically it's about, it's a movie about a woman who, the train comes into the station, and if she gets, it's like life goes, it shows the two different ways her life could go if she had gotten on the train or if she had missed the train. And so it shows that, either way, it was going to be a life lived, right? I mean, some of the things that happened on one path were heartbreaking, but there were also other things that happened on the other path that were heartbreaking. So there is this idea of some sort of, I sense this Ace of Cups is This is like the divine reaching out and saying, please take my hand. Please take this cup. As you know, I think of the Holy Grail. And I think of, it's kind of Holy Grailish. It's like, please drink of this cup. Please drink of this cup. But it's just, I sense that there's a crossroads moment here. Death in reverse. Child of the great transformers. Death in reverse is actually, it's kind of like, it's a transformation, but it's not as what's the word? It's not as tangible or like outright or on the surface as it would be if it were death upright. Now, you could also be dealing with the Scorpio, or this could be something that happens in Scorpio season, but it's kind of like, that this change is happening, or that you understand. It's like I almost sense that there's like secrets coming out with this, because I as soon as I sensed the sign of Scorpio here, I was like, okay, Scorpio in reverse. This is someone telling secrets, or someone, you're hearing secrets. You're hearing about some sort of lost passion or a wish unfulfilled, and that was someone's secret, right? But again, with this Eight of Wands, that's also where I sense that this is something unexpected and something that comes in very quickly. The Eight of Wands, I believe this is also the sign of Sagittarius. Yes, I think this is a sign of Sagittarius, yeah. This is, and Sagittarius is all about knowledge. This is about philosophy. This is about travel. This is about news of actions or communication traveling to you, right? Interesting. That's just so interesting. Lastly, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse to me is kind of like you're waking up out of a dream. Or it's possible that someone might be hiding. Someone is trying to, oh goodness. I'm trying to sense into the energies that are coming out of the card. Lord of rest from strife, right? And okay, to me, this is like, you've been fighting. If this was upright, to me, this is almost like taking a break from it all, right? This is, I honestly just feel like this is like someone trying to pull you back into a drama a little bit. While I kind of imagine in the Four of Swords, this person who has been, resting is now resting from strife is now like raising up. It's almost like you're revived from whatever it was that you went through, but someone is now trying to pull you back in. But it could be that you're like, I see what you're doing. I see what's happening. And I've heard the news. I've heard about everything that's happened. And it's almost like that's, again, kind of this crossroads moment that's coming forward. Now, the Three of Cups is at the bottom. The Three of Cups is the Lord of Abundance. In a lot of circles, the Three of Cups is about a celebration. It's kind of like a gathering of friends. But it's a gathering. It's a gathering of close friends. It's a small gathering, but it's a coming together. And it's not quite the celebration of, maybe like the Four of Wands, But it is this kind of like, we're coming together to make this emotional connection, right? We're making emotional commitment, and it's like the joining of three, and it's kind of, Three of Cups to me, it always goes a few ways. And this, I'm still not really getting the feel of what the story is, but I sense that it is someone trying to create, I'm going to be honest here, someone's trying to create a bit of a harem. I'm just going to put it out there. That's kind of what I sense. And now, if that's not your thing, that is definitely something that you have to speak up about. But on the other side of that, this could also be about just like a group effort, and like communicating and connecting emotionally about a group effort, right? Or something that was presented to you to be something in a group setting, and you're hearing things about it that may or may not sit well with you, and you're going to have to make a decision. Now, confidence here is your key to success. I feel that it is really going to be up to you to stand confidently in what it is that you want and what it is you do not want, and make a decision from there. Because what is being offered might not be all that you think it is. You might think that it's like the hand of God, divinely guided, when it really is just the beginning of yet another cycle of someone trying to pull you into a drama or into some sort of, there's just crossroads all through this. Well, not all through this. There's crossroads here with the loss of passion and unfulfilled wish. And then there's also a crossroad here with the Four of Swords. That's where the reading ends. So let's get some clarification. Let's see. Who do I want to clarify? I am going to do Rider-Waite. All right, let's take this story a little bit further. Spirit, can you help me clarify the energies? Can you help me clarify the energies? How long have I gone? I'll just do this one level and then we'll get into some guidance. Okay. Can you clarify the Ace of Cups, please, Spirit? Can you clarify the Ace of Cups, please? Can you clarify the Ace of Cups, please, Spirit? Can you clarify the Ace of Cups, please? Thank you. Whoa. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. Someone is starting over emotionally. This is what that is. While you think it's an offer from the divine, well, that's what I sensed. What it really is that someone has lost their emotional stability. And so it's kind of like they're reaching out to you out of nowhere and you think it's divine, and really it's just, honestly, I see, you think it's Ace of Cups when really someone has lost their emotional and probably has kind of lost their home and freedom. No, they've lost their home mostly and their emotional freedom. Wow. So they might be reaching out to you. Again, confidence is your key to success. Boundaries also need confidence to be upheld, right? Okay, let's look at the Star and the Ace of Wands. Can you clarify that, please, Spirit? Can you clarify the Star and the Ace of Wands, please? Can you clarify the Star and the Ace of Wands, please? Thank you. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. What was once, this is such a weird reading, and I honestly, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Like I've been telling you, I've been trying to figure out why I've been feeling this way I'm just going to be very, very clear and honest. Now, the energies to me, this new moon in Leo, yes, confidence is your key to success. But the way that a lot of other people have been talking about, oh, it's the greatest, it's this, it's that, I sense here that there's going to be some sort of restructuring in this new moon. Some sort of it's like a transfer of power. And I don't know what that means, but there's some sort of a transfer of power. And I really am not quite understanding what that means. So take it as you, take whatever resonates. But the Knight of Wands here to me is someone who just has someone who is backing out of something. Someone who, maybe they went into something really confidently, and then all of a sudden we're like, I just have no energy for this, or I have no want, or I'm not welcome here even. Death in reverse. Can you clarify, Spirit, please? Thank you. Death in reverse, the Magician. This is an opportunity. I see this as like someone has an opportunity here to create something new, but I sense that it is just more of the same. The Magician clarifying this Death in reverse card is just kind of like, oh, I've seen this before kind of a feel. Let's look at the Eight of Wands, Spirit. The Eight of Wands, the World card. This is, with this World card, I kind of sense Phoenix. I think I may or may not have talked about Phoenixes in my last reading. But I do get this sense of a renewal. But the thing is that with endings, with beginnings, there are endings, right? It's kind of built in. But I feel as if there's a full completion here. It's almost like you're shutting something down, because look at what we've done here. We've gone from the Magician and the Death in reverse card, someone wanting to start something new, to the Eight of Wands, which is messaging, and the World card says, no, we are ending something in order to begin something new. So I sense that with this new moon in Leo, there is the closing out of something that might have been not useful to you, not bringing enough power. There's not enough support. I just don't feel like there's enough support behind this Ace of Cups to really be good. So let's see. Four of Swords. Four of Swords, Spirit, can you clarify the Four of Swords? The Four of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse again. Yeah. This is someone trying to renew something, and this is you, I see what you're doing here. Now, but this is also, you got to be careful too. If someone is coming back in with some sort of energy, there's this, they're trying to, with this Four of Swords being clarified again by the Four of Swords in reverse, I really just sense that someone here is just trying to pull you back down to their level and get you involved in something that has, no clear base. You see here, they're clearly, each cup has its own base, but they're kind of being held together by how the water flows. So there's no base for each cup. So each one of these cups could actually just fall down if one cup stops flowing to another, right? Each one of these cups very fragile and can fall and break, and then what, right? 3 is also a number of change. And I sense this is the time where if you want to have success in maybe being the source here, but not letting others feed off of you in such a way that you are used or your emotional energy is being drained and unsupported, that really is what you have to think about here, is what does your cup look like? Is someone that's the other thing I'm getting from this Ace of Cups. Is someone offering you an Ace of Cups, or is someone, hey, Is someone saying, hey, let me give you the opportunity for me to leech off of you, right? There has to be some level of confidence here in your own Ace of Cups, the one that you have yourself, right? You have to understand the root of your emotional strength. And the root, while, oh yeah, there are 3 of Cups here, there's actually a 4th cup here that's coming from the ground, right? There's a 4th cup here. Not so much coming from the ground, but it actually is coming from this, what I see as this Ace of Cups, this original Ace of Cups. Someone is saying, let me offer you the opportunity to be smaller and pour out amongst a group. And you're kind of like, I think I might be good on my own. Interesting. Let's see what the bottom of the deck. 4 of Wands in reverse. I think I mentioned the 4 of Wands in reverse earlier. But yeah, someone is experiencing a loss. And in that loss, it's almost like they're grasping at straws, trying to create some sort of grounding for themselves. And in the process, even though they're grasping, at straws, or grasping it very desperately, it's manipulation, and it's a cycle of useless energy starting over and over again. So let's get some guidance here, because I have talked enough. Let's get some guidance. Y'all know I love using my wild unknown archetype. So let's go ahead and get these out. See what kind of guidance Spirit has to offer us. What is the theme of the guidance Spirit has to offer us? Okay. These get a little bit hard, but I'm going to ask Spirit to help me. The Starborn. Yeah, this is what I'm sensing, and I'm going to just keep it at the Starborn. The Sustainer. It's perfect. You are the confident root of emotion, and people want you. This is where your confidence should come from. You are the root of everything good that happens. You know that. Claim it. You are the sustainer. You are the one who provides the energy, and anyone who comes to you and says, let me offer you the opportunity to let me use your energy, right? Know whether or not that offer is really an opportunity. Because when is it ever an opportunity when someone says, let me give you this opportunity to use so I can use your energy? And it's like, okay, there has to be an exchange, right? There has to be some sort of the word is not supplication. Equanimity. I think I saw that card earlier in one of my decks. There has to be some sort of equanimity. Anyway, let's take a look at the Starborn, because I see the Roman numeral 3 again, and I'm looking and I see this egg kind of cracking open. And while this is 3, and we've got the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here from the first line of reading, I still sense that there is some untapped energy in you there's an energy in you that has not yet been tapped by you, but it has been tapped by so many other people. And I think that's what's coming forward here in this new moon in Leo. This is the energy that's coming forward. So let me, hold on, let me grab the book, because I left it in my living room. Sorry. Putting my microphone back on. Okay. Let's read the Starborn. Here we go. Just crack that egg. Okay. The divine child. Let me prop this up so you can see it. The divine child, the star child, the destined. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insights. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view, rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. Yeah, I think that's what this is. This Three of Cups, the three fates, the starborn. Instead of seeing just like 3 cups, right? I really do think you're tapping into the energy in this very root cup that isn't talked about. You're really understanding how, right, how your divinity, your destiny is really wrapped up with others in such a way. You decide, right? That's also the confidence, is you get to decide. All right. So when this energy is in its light, you are a light, trusting, vibrant, and aimed. When it's dark, you have a feeling of misalignment and a loss of longing. To go deeper, read Tripping Over Joy by Hafez or Shakespeare's Star-Crossed Lovers. When this card appears, don't be surprised if you receive a surge of desire for a long-lost dream, one you haven't visited since childhood. Let this desire shake you up. Have your chart read. Study your constellated shape. Ask questions. What does the process conjure in you, faith or mistrust? What would happen if you saw the galaxy as your ally? Yeah, I think, there's so much that's coming out of this Ace of Cups. There's so many sides to it. But I do sense that it is this, if you really look at it, there is an offer of ascension. Here, I'm offering you a hand up into your starborn energy. But there's also this idea of the fates and really tapping into that root again. And really understanding it's not about the 3 cups. It's not about the 3 cups. It's about the root cup. It's about the cup that you came into this world with. The divine emotion that you came into this world with. It's not about anyone external validating you and saying, let me give you the opportunity to use your cup. To let me use your cup and use your energy. No, that's not it. There's a way to be of service, right? That possesses equanimity, which means as much as you are available to give, you are also able to receive. And someone should be offering you that. And if they are not, they are using you. And that I know for sure confidently. Okay? Let's go ahead. I'm going to read the Sustainer. XXIV. Where are you? Here we go. The Sustainer, the Peacemaker, the Upholder, the Preserver. The Sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens. Yes, you are that's that main cup energy. You are the sustainer, and people know that. People know that you are the sustainer. They know this, and they seek it from you. Mm. Okay. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouths sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination. Ooh. Y'all, I'm just getting this message about the starborn and the sustainer. Both. Your sustainer energy is important. What you do in this world is important. What you are in this world is important. But when you get the offer to tap into your own energy and to tap into your own cup and really get into alignment about what it is you do when you serve, or what it is you do when you allow the exchange of energy from your source, like directly from your source, not filtered through what you were taught to be, not filtered through what you're supposed to do or what you have to do, or these boxes and labels that we are all finding ourselves in. This is really the divine and the spirit are asking you to tap into your source and use it for you. Okay? All right. So that is it for your reading for the new moon in Leo. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Thanks.